How's it going, gamer? You got hands here, and today in Dauntless we're going over, in my opinion, the best build for Shrikes Sword. The sword is cool because every time you dodge you do 100 bonus damage and part damage, so you gotta remember to utilize that when you can and as often as you can because you do have the stamina for it. So for this build we're gonna adapt to the sword's unique ability and the fact that it's a mobility based sword. And this cell economy that we have going on for this build really focuses on that, especially the mod that we're using, Whistling Blades, which really helps and maximizes the effectiveness of repeating elements sword combo. So the way you're going to want to use this build, as you see here, is you're going to want to use that combo as much as possible as long as you have a lot of stamina. Otherwise you're going to want to hit other attacks so you can increase your stamina bar and then go into the repeating elements combo. Not only do we have all this crazy stamina and stamina regeneration, we're rocking like 3 power cells, wild frenzy, discipline, energized, so this is a really solid good build for this sword and I hope you enjoy it. So turn on your system, grab your sword, and let's get ready. We're about to get in this video right now. How's it going, gamer? I'm super excited to show you this build that I made for Shrikes Sword. It is a pretty awesome build. We're utilizing the special mod Whistling Blades, which requires a lot of stamina, and if you do have the stamina you can really use that combo for a long time. A lot of people use the exotic helmet to make a Whistling Blade sword build last for a long time. They call it like a permanent stamina build, but what I'm like to do is I like to make builds for the weapons, and I don't want to use any exotic helmets unless someone doesn't have it. So let's hop in the build. What's really cool about this sword though is after dodging, your next attack deals plus 100 bonus damage and part damage. So you want to remember, you want to dodge and you want to attack. Like, you have a lot of stamina, definitely use it. Let it regen, of course, but definitely dodge so you can use that special ability that the sword has. So this sword has a +3 conditioning, and then we're going to put another conditioning cell in there so we can increase our stamina regen, because that's what this build is all about, having enough stamina so we can use the Whistling Blades mod and so we can use repeating elements combo efficiently. And then next we're going to put an endurance cell in there so we can increase our stamina to keep all that up. For the special, use what you have, but one of the best ones ever is Avenging Overdrive, as you saw, because you can parry the attacks, and it's really nice because it even does damage on the parry. And then what we've been talking about is Whistling Blade mod. It reduces the stamina cost of repeating elements, which is a sword combo, by 25%, and each repeating elements attack grants plus 5% attack speed up to 30. So we're going to be utilizing that sword combo repeating elements a lot because that's what this build is based around. Yeah, you can do other sword combos, but if you have a lot of stamina, you're definitely going to want to do the repeating elements combo. For the headpiece, we're using Helion's helmet that has a +3 Rage Hunter, and we're going to put a Wild Frenzy cell in there so we can boost our attack speed because we're running a half health build. Next is Shroud's chest piece that has a rage in it, and we're going to put an Overpower cell in there. And for the hands, we're using Nasher's hands that has a Rage Hunter, and then we're going to put an Overpower cell in there. And for the feet, we're using Volcanic Treads, which is Charles' feet that has a rage, and we're going to put a Discipline cell in there. And the discipline so we can utilize Rage and Wild Frenzy in a consistent manner and have a half health build. For the lantern, I highly suggest Strike Zeal because this is a very mobile attack speed, full of a stamina build. So you're going to be dodging, you're going to want to be able to move faster, which is really great from the insta-tap. And the aura grants you even more attack speed and more movement speed. So this build just really feels really mobile, really dodge worthy, and it still has really good damage and attack speed. We're going to put an energized cell in there so we can boost our weapon meter gain rate so we can use our special as much as possible. And for the tonics, I highly suggest the Soul Tonic, Blitz Tonic, Frenzy Tonic. The one I definitely suggest is the Stamina Tonic because it grants you even more stamina regen and it reduces the stamina cost for a long time. So that would really go great with this build, like really totally awesomely. So all in all, what we got going on is a +6 conditioning. That's a +30% stamina regeneration. That is a lot. That is really nice. Overpower is 60% damage versus staggered behemoths, and they're going to definitely be staggered. Rage is a 25% damage all the time because we're running a half health build through discipline. and Rage Hunters 40% damage versus Enraged Behemoths, so make sure to look out for when they're enraged and start going ham on them. And Discipline is what's keeping us at a half health build, so we can properly use Rage and Wild Frenzy at a consistent rate and really hold on to that damage and attack speed. But it also gives you a 7.5% critical strike chance, which is okay, I guess. Endurance, that's a plus 40 max stamina. That is nice, especially with that stamina regen we got going on. We talked about Energize. That's a 20% weapon charge rate for our sword, so we can use our special as much as possible. And then Wild Frenzy, we're having a 12.5% increase attack speed all the time because we're running Discipline. So this is a really good build for this sword. As you can see, the cell economy is real nice. It's got stuff directed towards the sword in terms of stamina. It has the damage right there, which is really good damage. Not to mention the attack speed buff and the weapon buff. So all in all, this is a good weapon build for this sword, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright gamer, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoy this build like I do. It's pretty fun, it's pretty mobile, and if you dodge a lot, this build is for you. So hey, if you like this video and you want to see more, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so we can stay together as a crew. I appreciate all y'all's love and support. Finally hit 1K subs, and it's all because of you guys. And like I said, I love what I'm doing, and I'm here for you, and I'm here to help you. So if you need anything, hit me up down in the comment section, and let's start a little chat. This is Hans signing out. Peace, y'all.